all of a sudden you hear screams behind us. They're like, oh my God, oh my God. And we're like, hype, let's go. And we turn around and we're like, yeah. And we're like, why are we saying yeah? And she was like, we just won $1,100. And we're like, let's go. And she was like, that was my last $50 that I had in my bank account. And we just gambled it away. And we're like, what? Your last $50? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Real Sensitive Guy Hours. This is episode 49, and before we get into things, I'm going to introduce your favorite people on this goddamn earth. To my right, we've got fucking Travis Stocksdale.
What is up, everybody?
Below me is Oliver Smokin' Oaken.
What is good, fam? Welcome to the show.
And to my bottom right, he's getting a good stretch in. It's all about self-love. William Leconque.
What's good, everybody?
Yeah. And last but not least, it's your host, Brandyn, a.k.a. SpinShootImpress. Now, as we all know right now, I don't think Oliver's very hip as to what's going on right now. The United States is falling the fuck apart as we speak.
The rednecks are rising up. They said the South would rise again. I think this is what they were talking about.
This is what they were talking about, bro.
I don't know if that's how they envisioned it, but I mean, seems like it. Based on what I've seen.
Yeah, so to kind of give the lowdown, Trump called
TLDR
for this rally. Because today was supposed to be the day that the Senate counts up the votes from each of the states.
For Georgia,
and makes it official.
No, not for Georgia. Not for Georgia. These are the electoral college votes.
For every state.
Like
I thought they already did that.
End.
Yes.
No, tonight. Well, they've already counted them. Right now, they're finalizing them.
Okay,
and what the Senate is, or what the House is going to do is that once they pass them and approve of them, it's final. Be Biden wins or Trump wins.
That's that. So everybody's coming around. They're rallying around Trump because he's the inevitable winner, right? You know, he won the election, boys. Are we all in agreement here?
Trump
2020, 2021.
100%.
Trump forever.
Forever, dude. Abolish the term limits. My God.
Exactly.
Dude, honestly, if that was the case, I feel like Trump would run like 2 more terms.
Holy fuck, man. It's just too much. I cannot believe it. We live in like a meme timeline.
So yes, we're in that fucking simulation. So to continue on this, they have thousands upon thousands of people right in front of the White House protesting. They've got their Trump flags. Everybody's wearing American flag gear. And it's all white people. It's all white trash people. So what they do is they all start. So Trump and a couple of his lackeys have this speech, and they're like, we're going to come up in arms. We're going to take back this country. They're trying to steal from us. They're trying to cheat us. And they're rallying this crowd together. And everybody's like, yeah, this is bullshit, right? This is bullshit. So then somebody in the crowd goes, hey, we should go to the Capitol. And people start going over there. At one point, there's this video of this lady with a fucking, whatever that microphone that makes your voice louder.
The megaphone?
Thank you. The megaphone. Yeah. Saying everybody, we need 80 more men. We need 80 more men over to the Capitol. Everybody to the Capitol. Go now. So all of these white trash cunts go up to the Capitol and they start storming these steps. And to be fair, you're not allowed to be there at all. They went over walls. They went over barriers and shit. You're not supposed to be on the Capitol steps, especially while the Senate and the House are in session, which they both were. So at this point, the Senate and the House are freaking out. They're like, okay, we got to evacuate. You know, this count that we have going on right now, we've got to stop it. But they have the ballots. They have all of the votes from the states. They have copies of these goddamn things, but it's ceremonial. Then people start breaking in. They start busting down windows. Mm-hmm. It gets fucking serious.
It's scary.
So people start going into the Capitol building, and they just fucking start tearing shit apart. Like, you know, those fucking things that like hold people in line. They start grabbing those and banging shit on stuff.
Oh my god.
They get to
Just
the
imagine
room.
one day like telling your kids you're one of the people that did that.
You piece of fucking garbage.
Your grandkids.
Lowest of the low.
They're
Fucking
probably
scum.
raising them to be just like themselves.
At this point,
Probably.
there's remaining staff in there, and the ballots are still in there, and they start carrying it away. But they literally had to put furniture against the door so these people wouldn't mob in.
Oh my god.
Nazi zombie style. There's fucking security with their guns out and people busting through windows trying to get into this place, and they eventually do. And literally, there was this tweet that I saw that apparently one person fell, dropped all the votes, and thankfully, a bunch of the staff were like, all right, we got to get all these together, put it back in the box, and let's get the fuck out of here. So then there was just a bunch of fucking white people pissed off that Trump didn't win inside of the House committee area. And it took the National Guard and a bunch of
And
police.
apparently there were
to get
shots
together.
fired.
Yeah, shots
I
fired.
heard that.
Apparently
too,
there were
yeah.
shots fired.
And
Only
something about a
once.
bomb. Somebody had a bomb as well.
Oh god.
It's really funny that like before any of the like actual election or voting stuff happened, you would see stuff on Facebook like fucking yeah, if Trump wins or if Trump doesn't win, we're not gonna be like Democrats and be babies and riot.
Yeah,
But
fucking
now look,
bullshit.
you fucking did like the worst shit yet, honestly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's kind of wild.
What the fuck, man?
And these are
What
the
the
same
fuck?
fucking people that are inside of the Capitol building
I
that
can't
were
believe it's
pissed
all
about the
actually
Black Lives
happening.
Matter riots. Now, I'm not saying rioting's a good thing, but I'm saying the hypocrisy in these
Can we
fucking
all
people.
just not riot, maybe? Like,
Yeah.
we need to.
How about let's
I'm
not
all good.
steal?
I'm all good with like people protesting. I think
Yeah,
that's your
about
right.
it.
Yeah, you
Please
should protest.
protest.
Yeah,
especially
protesting is
especially
fine.
something
Every
that's
day.
super unfair. I think that's totally valid. But
But like destroying
Protesting is
that's
fine.
too far.
like small businesses, destroying like American fucking governmental buildings, like that's kind of important.
Yeah,
you know?
I'm
Even
all-
though the government sucks, like it's important.
I'm all for everybody protesting. I don't care, right, left, whatever. You can be a fucking
Yeah.
Ku Klux
Please,
Klan member.
you have a right to protest. That's like one of the fucking
It's
basic
an
rights,
amendment,
right?
isn't it?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it's you can do whatever the fuck you
I'm
want.
pretty sure it's an
essentially.
amendment. Actually, I might be wrong.
No, First Amendment.
Yeah,
Free speech goes into that for
it
sure.
says peaceful protest though.
Freedom of assembly, like these are
Yeah.
in the amendments. So I'm down for whatever. I don't care if you're a Ku Klux Klan, if you're a Nazi, you do whatever the fuck you want. Don't fucking riot, you piece of garbage. Adidas shoes does not forward your movement, and I don't think that's what these rioters were going for. I think they were just capitalizing on a chaotic moment.
Oh
And don't
yeah, no,
fucking-
there's definitely
yeah,
a
for
shit ton
sure.
of people that just see an opportunity to steal something and take it.
Yep.
Oh yeah, they jump on the bandwagon for sure.
And then
Yeah,
also
if you're
don't
s-
fuck
yeah.
up the Capitol building, you pieces of shit.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm not somebody who's got a crazy opinion on. Just don't be a fuck.
Imagine what would happen if Homelander existed.
Yeah.
Just punches them, they fucking turn into mulch.
Honestly, he'd probably be like brainwashed by Trump too. He'd be like, "Yeah, Trump forever."
Yeah. I mean, we talked about this. That show literally gave a commentary about how Trump is weaponizing his people, and this is pure example of this.
Dude, I know none of you guys have probably watched this, but American Horror Story.
I have. I've watched
Oh,
the
you
first
have?
season. I've watched
Okay.
only the first season.
There
So
we
there's
go.
one called like Cult or something, right? One of the
Right.
seasons is like Cult or some shit like that. And it's
Right.
got stuff about like the election, and this cult is like basically worshiping the Trump figure who's not really Trump in the show. Or like they were inspired by Trump.
Okay.
They're trying to get one of their like schemes as a cult is to try to get him into office, and that's what it originally started as.
Right.
And that's how he like
Oh.
brought in a bunch of people, and then eventually he turned them all into like worshiping him, the leader of this cult.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, that's
See-
kind of how what happens in those culty
But,
type
like,
environments.
See,
Yeah, he got them in with the like fucking. Do you guys want to go back to the good old days? Do you guys want to go back to like good moral values and like?
See, that's why I kind of like
I mean, people
when
do, but
when you think about like masterminds, or like when you think about like the minds of like psychopaths, the mind of like cult leaders is very fascinating, and it's one of those things that like it fascinates me about cults themselves. Like it's the creepy aspect of mixing religion in with like an action.
And like
that you're
how
doing.
they do it, man. How they get that many people. Like how silver does your tongue have to be
Oh, it
to
has to
get
be
that
on
amount of
point.
people to follow you?
And that's why
like
I
that.
low key love like horror games that deal with cults. So like I think Outlast 2
Yeah.
was one.
Too
Bro,
scary for
Assassin's
me.
Creed Odyssey.
Bro.
There's
Cult
nothing
of
more
Cosmos.
that fucking scares me. Bro, fucking country white people scare the fuck out of me. Because they're unpredictable. They're fucking meth heads.
they're in,
And they're
certain
also
parts of the
everywhere,
country.
by the way. Like everywhere there's not city, it's dotted with good old country folk.
I mean, you got rural areas, kind of to a certain degree, but you got
Royal?
like rural,
They be
whatever.
kings and
Rural.
queens.
You got-
Okay, hold on. I want him to
You
say
got
this
rural.
correctly.
You got people out in the
Rural.
boonies too, in the sticks.
Rural.
Rural.
You got your
Rural.
hillbillies, you got your rednecks, you got all different kinds, really.
You got a lot of fucking cliques that you fall into like
you got
throughout
your
your
country
life.
boys, you got your hicks.
You got your hicks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
your skits.
Sometimes it's too
skids.
much of a hick,
You got your
your hockey
degens from up,
players.
Letterkenny
Hockey
has
players,
3,000
DJ.
people. These are their problems.
bro.
Letterkenny's just a whole different breed because I feel
Honestly-
like it portrays that stereotype kind of like hickish like things, but it's also very different.
Bro,
Okay.
that's why I low key love this show. I'm so happy I got you guys onto it. For any of the viewers that, if I can't remember if we've talked about it before, I'm
Yeah, we
positive we
plug
have.
this show like every
Yeah.
2 weeks.
Every 2 weeks.
Yeah. So if you guys watch Letterkenny, please. I'm not gonna plug it as long as we usually do this time. Like, watch this show. It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, man, pitter patter.
More
Pitter-patter.
on the
Let's get
political
at it.
commentary, dude. It at first it infuriated me because it's like, okay, you have Mike Pence, who now he literally, what's that word that they use? He denounced Trump.
Yeah, I'm so happy about that. I'm so happy about that. Like this guy believes in shocking gay people back into being straight, but at least he's not Trump level crazy.
Dude, you got the gay shocker.
You got Michael
against you, bro.
Electric Fence Pence going against you.
My God.
It's absolutely ridiculous. You know, my family, who's a little bit more conservative than I am, was arguing for, Trump is not a bad president. And, to a certain extent, we've argued back and forth on this, whether or not Trump is a good or bad president. But, his words carry a shit ton of weight because of how much of a cult of personality he is.
Yeah,
And
whatever he's done to like better the country is almost not even worth all the shit that he's fucked up.
Yeah. He's got to be
Yeah.
shitting his britches right now, honestly.
He is. He
Well,
has to be.
I feel like, yeah. Well, I think what part of it is too is that like Trump has such a massive following, and it might not be necessarily the most well educated people, but he does have a massive following, bro. Like if this happened, if Biden lost, I don't know if you would see massive Democrats rioting as much as Republicans have right now for this whole election.
I don't know about riots, but
I
protests for
keep
sure.
getting this weird feeling that he's actually like a mastermind, and like he's been planning this from the beginning, and that's why he like roped in the biggest demographic in America now, probably dumb people.
Yeah. Conservatives are, on average, have lower IQs. Stats, but like it's these people.
Yeah,
are
they like to
fucking
talk
retarded.
about crime statistics a lot. Let's talk about those statistics though.
the
No.
IQ statistics.
So what we do need to talk about is what happened this past weekend.
Bro, I've told this story so
Yeah.
many times, and I love this story.
What happened this past week?
Do you want to take it over? Or do you want me to?
What is it?
I so fill in on things that we miss. Okay,
Was
so
I there?
Okay,
I'm
so
gonna-
I'll start it off.
Okay.
though.
Was I there?
All right.
I don't
So
remember.
as most of you guys know, watching this,
you
this
don't.
past weekend was New Year's Eve
I
or
feel
New
like
Year's
2
Eve, New
weeks
Year's
ago.
weekend.
You only know that if you watch this show. Your info that last weekend was New Year's.
oh fuck,
You will
what's last
only
weekend?
know it.
I don't know. Fuck.
Yeah.
It feels like 2
So
weeks ago.
Brandyn
bro.
and Oliver come over to my house, and we're like, all right, what are we gonna fucking do? So we start snacking, we start talking, chit chatting,
Railing shots, bro.
railing.
Dude, we
shots.
get there and Brad's like, we're taking a shot, bro. Like he instantly is just like
Railing shotskis.
railing. And so we're standing there, we're taking shots, and then we come up here, we come into the room, everybody looks at everything, we chill, we have a good time. You know what? Can we say that we smoke on here?
You smoke, I don't.
yeah,
I
what
do.
you
Yeah.
want,
I
bro?
follow
So-
the law.
Yeah. So I smoked all that.
You know.
And I was like, all right,
tobacco.
so there's a bar right down the street from where I live. And I was like, we're going to go down there, like close to like when the ball is dropping and just like enjoy ourselves.
We left at 11.
Bro,
yeah.
yeah, and
We
I was
left
like,
at 11.
bro, I was like, is COVID gonna be a problem? Like, is there gonna be a lot of people? And Will's like, trust me, there will be nobody there. So
There was
so
maybe
we're
4
walking
people.
down and it's freezing, and we start talking about rapping and all that. And so then Brandyn looks at me, he's like, Will, you're rapping tonight. And I'm like, yeah, sure. Okay, fuck it. And the look of joy that got on this man's face when I said yes was like a kid opening a present on Christmas Day. It was like when he got cod.
So can I take over here?
Go for it.
So we're walking down and it's like freezing cold, like frigid. And this walk felt like it took forever, like at least an hour.
Oh,
But
it did.
we get there and is this old couple fucking. So if you picture the bar to the right, as soon as you walk in is the bar,
machines.
and to the left is the fucking slot machines. Cause we're in West Virginia, bro. So this shit's legal there. People can just sit there all day and just put all their life savings into these goddamn slot machines. So there's these old fucking white
Nice.
people going hard at these slot machines, and we're fucking rowdy at this point. We've had like 3 or 4 drinks, depending on,
Like,
on
we're
who you
drunk.
ask.
We're buzzed walking down there. We're buzzed walking down there. And so there's an old couple in there, and then about like 30 minutes in, like this lesbian couple comes in.
So we sit down, and the bartender, who's this like 60-year-old woman, she's got like the let me ask your manager fucking haircut and fake teeth, like big fake teeth.
Big.
She at first you can tell she was a little annoyed that we were there. But immediately we warmed her up and she was excited that we were there because we're just gooning out. And she's like, all right, I got some entertainment for my shift. I don't have to sit here and be all alone. So we start pounding drinks. We're like, okay, I'm going to get my usuals. We all got our usuals. And then we're like, okay, let's do a fucking another shot. You know, like we start taking turns. We're like, okay, I'll buy the first drink. You buy the next drink. You'll buy the next drink.
Right.
And she looks at me. And she's
I was
like,
gonna butt in on that.
she's like, your favorite? Because I asked her earlier, I was like, can I buy you a shot? And she's like, I'm on the clock. Look, there's cameras up there. And then she was like, 1 second. He goes over, grabs the Fireball, pours like a little Dixie cup full of Fireball. Like,
And that's what she used as our shot glasses.
she was like, take this over to the bathroom. I'm not taking a shot in the bathroom. Are you retarded? And she was like, take it to the women's bathroom. I'm like, oh,
This lady was
now.
getting fucking wasted. So let me take over from here. So we start getting fucking rowdy with this lady, and she is getting on fire with us. Like, she is getting rowdy with us. The old couple leaves, and
They're done with our
like,
shit.
They're done with our shit, but they're there about like, this is around like when the ball drops. When the ball drops, everything's going casually. Like, we're still drinking, having a good time. The old couple leaves. So then at this point, there's just us 3, the bartender, and then this lesbian couple that came in. So we get in there.
And of course,
we're getting rowdy as shit.
They're like fucking West Virginians, so they immediately go for the slot machines. No drinks, slot machines.
No drinks, slot machines, and they're just they're half annoyed at us a little bit because like when they first got in, they're like, why the fuck are like these 3 fucking idiots just going ham right now at a little country bar? And so, but then like we start like hyping them up and like getting hype and hype and hype. So after the ball drops, we're getting close to like, it's getting around to like 1 or like 2 o'clock. So it's around 1 o'clock, and Oliver's like, yo, like we should all like go outside and like smoke some nicotine and all that. And we go outside, and I shit you not, we had all three of us the most heartfelt conversation about this show, about all the fans, about all of the guys, our each like growth, what we want to see from each other, everything.
Dude,
And
there
so-
was some tears shed. Tears were
Tears,
shed,
my
bro.
guy. Tears.
2021.
Dude, Travis,
man.
Travis, we hyped you up like so hard, my dude. Like you weren't
You have
even
no
there,
clue.
but you were part of the conversation.
Fuck.
You have
Thank
no clue.
boys. Thank you.
All right,
Love you,
so
brother.
so
I
to
love
finish
you
up,
all.
so to
Sure.
finish up the,
Was that
the
when you
portion.
texted me? I texted
Yeah.
like the group
Yeah.
chat.
Yeah.
I was up.
So to finish up the portion of the story where we're at
I
the
was
bar,
marked up.
we
Yeah, we
get
were.
back
Hold on.
inside.
Can I please tell this part? Can I please tell this part?
I was gonna let you tell the rap part.
No. You can tell the
Okay,
rap
no,
part.
dude.
I want
I
your
don't
account.
remember the rap part.
So
Oh,
hold on.
wow.
I'm sorry. I have to take
Oliver,
over.
you tell the rap part.
I have
All
to
right.
take over.
We'll-
So
we'll change
No.
we're sitting there and we're having our final drink of the night, and all of a sudden you hear screams behind us. They're like, "Oh my god!" And we're like, "Hype, let's go!" And we turn around and we're like, "Yeah!" And we're like, "Why are we saying yeah?" And she was like, "We just won $1,100." And we're like, "Let's go!" And she was like, "That was
Let's
my
fucking
last
go."
$50 that I had in my bank account, and we just gambled it away." And we're like, "What? Your last $50?"
I mean,
She's like,
This
"Yeah, we
girl-
just won
go home, I
$1,100."
guess.
They just drained their bank account. So that one girl put her last 50. The other girl had apparently put her last 200. So they spent $250 and made 1,100 that night. And so
And
then
you know
af-
what?
I take it.
In
Bro.
the grand scheme of how much they're going to lose from gambling in the future, and the fact that that probably further fueled their gambling addiction really heavily,
Probably.
they probably lost a lot of money from winning that
Bro.
$1,100.
Probably.
But they're fucking they're hype as shit. We're hyping them up. It's only us like 6 in the bar. We're going ham. And so then they tip the bartender $100.
Oh my
And then
High
they look at
rollers, man. That's like in a 111 of the money they just won.
bro. And then they looked at us and they're like, "Have you guys paid? Like, have they paid for your shots yet?" The bartender hadn't picked up Brandon's card yet that he had set down because it was his turn. They fucking bought us a round of fucking shots.
We just railed another shot.
We just fucking railed another shot.
And at that point, I put down that shot, and I like, you know that thing when you're drunk and you're like, you're sitting down and you can't really tell you're drunk. And you're like, okay, let's do inventory. How am I feeling? How's everything going? So I was like, all right, I'm going to try to focus my vision right now, one specific thing. And then all of a sudden, I just see, ew. Like my whole vision started spinning. I was like,
tell me that
fuck.
walk home was not quick as shit.
yeah, I don't
We
remember.
were there like the fuck, bro.
I
We were there
only
so fucking
remember, like,
fast.
being
So I'm gonna let
in the
Brandon
neighborhood. I
take
don't
over
remember
now
crossing streets
because
or
I
what-
do
or
not
anything.
remember the rapping portion that happened.
Well,
Brandon, you're
we
taking
don't have
over
to
on
make-
this
we
part.
don't. We don't have to make this topic the whole show, gents.
So the
I
kind
was
of
going to say, I do not remember when this story started.
so to
We don't-
kind
we
of
don't
end
need
this to end this off, we get back and we're like, all right, bros, it's hot tub time. We have more riveting conversation. We sit
I
down
don't remember the hot tub.
and it's blistering hot. It's like
dude,
when
it
you're
was
drunk,
106 degrees, bro. It was scalding
That is
hot.
a hot tub.
and it's,
Yeah.
the bubbles weren't even turned on. I was like, can we have bubbles? And Will's like, no, my parents are asleep. And like 30 minutes later, I was like, can we please have bubbles, bro? And he was like, my parents are fucking asleep. So we have riveting conversation. Like I'm going in and out of the hot tub because I'm belligerent and the hot water's
Yeah.
not making me
It
feel
was
good.
very hot.
We get out of there and we're like, all right, it's wrapping time. So let's fucking go. And so Oliver and I are seasoned freestylers. We've been doing this for a couple
Wow.
years now.
We're terrible.
I
Terrible.
was belligerent, bro. So
More than
I
a couple of years now, man. We've been doing it for
Mine was so bad, bro.
damn near 5 years. Over 5 years, probably now.
that's definitely you. I
Yeah.
kind of got into it a little bit later.
We had
Um,
to drop an album.
Oh,
soon.
that's true. I forgot I used to just perform for you guys
We have to drop an album soon.
and
We did.
rap battle Sam.
Yeah.
So Will's like, all right, it's my turn. And here's kind of the synopsis. Here's my review of Will.
Oh god.
Sorry, I just got an email. He did the thing. He did the thing whenever you're nervous to rap, where you just kind of talk and you speak and you try to rap things, There was no rhythm there, but he had the rhyming scheme down after a few verses of us going back and forth. So
you gotta have a little warm up.
Your start of rapping, it's pretty decent, but it's the start. This is just the beginning,
right?
Your world just got a lot bigger.
Yep. Once you get into it, you can't stop, and like in your mind, you're always fucking rapping, just in general.
I'm not like that.
In my head,
when you pull off a verse, there's like when you pull off an amazing verse and like all your friends freak out. There's like no better feeling, man.
I freak out on myself when I pull out a hot verse. I'm like getting hyped.
Literally, I'm like surprised what my mind just formulated.
Yeah.
So Will,
I feel like I had a couple of those, but you're right. I didn't have any rhythm with it.
So just work on your rhythm. Continue on your rhyme schemes, and then also after that, you just have to be able to tell a story with your raps, or you can just flex the whole time. Just talk about how you're fucking bitches and getting money and got ice on your wrist.
It's hard to fucking come up with anything outside of that sometimes.
Yeah, it is. Sometimes your brain just doesn't allow it.
Topics just get dry. That's why I like doing topic games too.
Topic. Anybody got a top?
Name someone to roast.
Oh my god! Stop.
Do you guys remember Samaj?
Yeah.
My rap battle against him. I thought he was going to beat my ass in the middle of it.
So they're going back and forth. And at one point, Travis was like, I'm going to tie up your family, put them on the back of my car.
I was going to tie him up and drag him behind my car. But I totally was like, not meaning it as a racist or racial thing at all. But I could see how it could have been construed that way by some people in the audience, judging by the looks of their faces. But I was really just talking in like general, like, how people in rap say, like, I'm going to bust a cap in you type thing.
Dude, this kid got in your fucking face.
Yeah, then for his next verse, he, like, gets in my face. I remember not exactly what he said, but I remember, like, roughly what he said, too. He said something like, I'll show you hell or something like that.
Yeah,
and, like, he, like, growled it as he, like, got in my face. And I'm like, oh, my God. So I, like, rapped another verse after that. And I rapped about how, like, great of a guy he was. And how I was happy to be rap battling against him, and how like he totally won and everything,
and then afterwards he dabbed you up,
after that, we like, and I was like, oh my god, I thought I was about to get in a fight, but it turned out that he like really liked the entire thing, and he was just like getting into it. He wasn't mad at me.
Yeah,
so,
dude,
that's good. That's good. Yeah,
he was actually our buddy. He lived across the hall, and he ended up, leaving school because he was an alcoholic, but.
Like legitimately, like not college alcoholic, like
legitimately never went to class, just sat in a dark room and drank all day.
Sounds like me right now.
I shouldn't be laughing about it. That's horrible.
Well, your room is kind of dark, but I don't see you drinking.
I've had one the entire freaking like thing.
Oh,
every time we opened his door, it was just a purple light. And he was in there drinking.
Yeah,
and it was like super dark in there too, and it would just be him with a bottle of Bacardi.
He got it so dark, man. He had blackout curtains or something.
Yeah, no matter what time of day, it was just purple.
He was fun to party with, though.
Yeah,
we would invite him to our, dorm parties.
But yeah,
good times back in the day.
I had a great New Year's overall. Very safe, very social distancing.
Travis, yours good.
It was good. I was with my sister.
I enjoyed it very much. I did not like the day after, though.
Tell me more about your sister.
That much since she's in Utah.
How's she doing?
I'm not gonna elaborate on that at all. I was just with my sister.
Is she doing good?
Were you with your family, or you were just her? And you guys were just
no. She came over here. She didn't. She didn't have any plans, so she like hates all her friends that live here now. So
typical.
We actually have like a pretty good relationship now. I actually like. You never think when you're like beating the shit out of your little sister when you're younger that you're gonna have like a really good relationship one day.
Tell me more about it.
Brandon, shut the fuck
up. She's actually like cool now.
Does she watch the show?
Good?
I don't think so. She did. When I showed my parents, she was in the room too, and she didn't have very good reviews of it either. What? She's like, I don't get this. You guys are idiots, basically.
I agree with that statement.
That probably basically sums up the girl demographics like views of our show.
All right, so we're gonna try to get the girl demographic up. What's your guys' astronomy signs?
How about Kim Kardashian and Kanye West breaking up?
I heard about that. I heard about that.
Yeah, you didn't hear about that?
No, I'm a big Kanye guy.
I heard.
Yeah,
I don't know if
Brandyn,
it's official
your
yet,
husband
but-
is now he's single, so you can marry
Wait,
him.
are they officially divorced?
Not officially, but like they announced, I guess they announced or it got out that they're like planning on getting a divorce. So Ray J is gonna slip in there, I guess. He did hit it first.
My God,
I saw that shit on like People magazine or some shit.
that's just like the tabloids. It's just like there for press. It's not always true.
Usually when it's something like that though, like whoever are getting married or whoever are getting a divorce, usually it's real. I don't think they're allowed to like publish a straight lie about that.
No, I don't. Yeah,
It would get
it might
debunked very easily.
It might be like misleading some truth, but I don't think they're straight.
But no, I think
publishing
this is real.
lies.
I think they're really getting a divorce.
I think it is real though. Yeah, I've heard.
So
Heard some
this is the Clinton News Network. So
It's actually cable news network.
Kim Kardashian West and Kanye West are figuring out their future, whether they're going to stay married, according to two sources close to them. The source confirms that West has been living at their home in Wyoming in recent months, while his wife stayed in California with the. Divorce has been something that has been discussed off and on in the past year, but Kim has not wanted to move forward on that. Oh,
How many kids do they have together? 2?
like 2 or 3.
I think it was 2, wasn't it?
I want to say 2. Yeah, I want to say 2.
Yeah, I want to say 2.
I also want to say 3. So
I just want to say thank Lord. Thank
For
the Lord
what?
that all that's over finally.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
What? 2 massive pop culture people get together
Like,
and
I
just
could-
cause mad chaos.
I saw it coming at some point. Like I felt like I
okay, Kanye West actually has 4 kids.
With Kim.
I think so. Yeah. And their names are Northwest,
Yeah.
Psalm West, Saint West, and Chicago West. What the fuck? Do celebrities all just get together and decide they're going to name their kids dumb shit? That's what I wonder.
Dude, remember
He
when
has a
Drake?
kid named Chicago.
Remember when
kid named
Drake?
Chicago?
Remember when Drake Bell was like, "I'm gonna name my first kid Taco." He was joking though.
That's some 2014 iFunny shit right there. On the
That's funny,
features.
though.
On the
Yeah, yeah.
features.
on
Yeah.
the features.
That's some rocket chainsaw feature shit.
I've been thinking a lot about this this whole fitness challenge thing. I kind of want to get your thoughts. It's been a week since we've discussed it. I've been kind of scheming with Oliver and Will. What's everybody's thoughts? Are we still very serious about this? Are we still trying to make it
Oh,
happen?
yeah.
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 I'm still
Yeah,
serious as fuck.
100%.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey Siri.
You can't be like, "Hey, I'm not in this. It's been a week, bro." Like, what? It'd be different if it
Yeah,
was like.
literally. If you give
it'd
up
be
after
different
a
if it
week,
was-
you're just like every other schmuck with their.
It'd be
knees
different if it
like
was like 6 months down the line. You're like, "Hey, I haven't really like put that much effort into it, and I'm gonna try to like figure it out before."
Is that
the
gonna be
end,"
you?
But no, it was just like a scenario.
Are you just going to try to compete with your normal gains that you already have? Like Oliver's already so winning out of us 4.
Oh yeah,
Oliver's
definitely
like
for
cutting
sure.
shit already.
I think
No,
Oliver has the
I-
biggest disadvantage, honestly.
Travis is high key lagging.
That's
for me
true.
right
If we're
now.
doing results from
there
beginning
we
to
go,
end,
you're
he
back.
is at a disadvantage.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll see him get even more cut, and it'll be a inspiration to all of us.
Definitely,
I would
100%
say.
it's gonna
I would say
happen.
my. Go ahead. I think my biggest thing is I just want to get more toned and like so like I know my like I really like working on my shoulders, so like those things I'm not gonna have a problem with. I really want my pecs more defined and my abs.
I want to be like in the middle, man. I don't want to be like a super bulky, like WWE looking dude, but I also don't want to be like the super lean, almost doesn't even look muscular. I want to be like buff, you know? Buff, jacked, yoked, but not fucking like gigantic, you know?
So I think if you ask women
I
what the
wanna
peak
be-
of
I don't wanna
male
be at the top.
fitness is, I'm thinking probably Brad Pitt and Fight Club is probably a good bet, right?
Yeah.
That movie's fire. That movie is fire.
I'm gonna throw this.
If you
in
haven't
the chat.
seen it, I recommend.
Oh, thank God. I don't want to search it.
Okay, there you go.
If you haven't seen it, I recommend.
I actually haven't seen Fight Club, but I know of the
What?
specific picture. Yeah.
Bro, what's the first rule of Fight Club?
Don't talk about it.
Fight Club. What about Fight Club?
Like I'm hip to the cultural influence.
Yeah, that's about how I want to look. Maybe even a little bulkier than that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I'm thinking more of like a young Bruce Willis type of body.
I just want to be able to look good, shirtless, and pajama bottoms. That's it. I just want to be able to look good
Dude,
in that
high key,
outfit.
if you can look good just wearing like sweats and have a shirt off,
Yeah,
just like that shit.
dude, that's literally all that I want.
So how do we feel about not Fight Club? I think this is Troy version of Brad Pitt. Threw another link in there.
That's closer. Hang on, I'm getting the perfect picture of what my body's going to look like at the end of this year.
I'm very interested to see what your body's gonna look. So we kind of fill a dead air. I'm definitely like taking this super seriously. I mean, we've been kind of like doing a little bit of calisthenics, like so. I'm obviously like very busy with work and everything, and everything else in between. But overall, I feel like we've been doing push-ups in between like search and destroy rounds.
We're gonna be doing that in between Warzone tonight.
Yep. If you die, like you have to do 10 push-ups, like things of that nature. So obviously we're not taking it super seriously as of yet because the challenge hasn't even started. But just to kind of warm up our bodies to this
that
onslaught.
Like, hey, we're getting ready to like work the fuck out and get shit done.
Exactly. So I have the supplies to make shakes to gain weight. I have what the fuck is that called? That shit that I said I just creatine. I have creatine ready to go.
You gotta be careful with that though.
You gotta drink shit ton of water.
Yeah, about to say creatine makes you dehydrated.
So I got my what I got is I got another shaker and I got more of that G Fuel, so that way I can use that instead of like drinking like sodas and like caffeinated beverages like throughout the day.
That's fair.
I got my membership is being processed right now for Planet Fitness. And I will they said it will probably be done by tonight, so I just haven't checked yet. I did it earlier this morning.
Yeah, I feel like with that carbonated thing though, like I don't ever really drink soda unless I'm drinking. Like I can't just like drink it during the week.
You guys are going to clown me for this, but I don't even like want to be that like actually toned. I want something like this. All right. Just like a real looking body.
Who is that?
That's Bruce Willis.
Okay. So Brad Pitt's body is the result of lots of steroids. Okay. And like a pure trainer. Like he was on a regimen. Obviously, we're not going to get those kind of results.
That's what I'm saying. This is I'm setting a realistic goal for myself, and this is actually like what I want to look like over a steroided out fucking washboard ab looking guy. I want to look like I just fucking bought a weight set and have been working out at home, which is what I'm going to be doing.
Yeah.
Especially if this COVID thing goes on for much fucking longer.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
want to be able to be strong as fuck and like be able to knock somebody's ass out, but also be like, look like a real person.
Yeah. Look cool.
I think in a year I can definitely gain enough weight for it to be meaningful. I'm also have a super low fat count. I don't know what the fuck that's called. Low BMI. There you go.
Yeah, Brandon, you can look like a Tom Holland by the end of the year.
If you guys want to say
that should be your goal.
That's what David Beckham looks like.
Look like a Tom Holland. Oliver's shooting to look like David Beckham.
Just look at David Beckham. Okay, he's not even that defined in that picture.
No, he's got like the runner's body for sure.
And that's
this could be you, Brand.
Yeah, I reckon. I gained some weight.
Right here.
Got a bunch of pictures of shirtless dudes in the chat.
Dude, we're catering to the female demographic tonight hard, all right?
They're not seeing these pics.
Yeah, they're not seeing these fucking pics. Because our dude audience would be like, "Oh, what the fuck?"
Like at the end of the year.
Tom Holland. I can see that. That's fucking hot boy shit.
Yo,
for sure.
Okay. Hold on for a quick second. Back to the political thing. I just remembered the Simpsons have a picture. I'll screenshot it.
Do they predict this shit?
They kinda.
Dude, whoever this man is, he needs to be like predicting shit more often because they predicted so much shit. We've talked about it in past episodes, but it's crazy.
Hold up. Let me pop into Discord on my phone.
You're gonna pop out then.
This is Will's ideal body. It's gonna be a Simpsons character.
Dude, Bart
Homer
Simpson,
Simpson.
bro. Bart Simpson.
Before you get into that, what is your goal?
Yeah, what does Will
My
wanna
goal
look
is, I mean, my goal is kind of not to look like Tom Holland, but like just to like be able to look good shirtless in sweatpants. That's pretty much all it is. I don't want to look like a specific person. I don't want to. I know I'm not going to have chiseled abs at the end of this year. I have too much of a belly. I just want to be able to look good shirtless in a pair of sweatpants.
Within a year,
Sure.
you can make some fucking progress. Though.
Yeah, you can look like
That's
you may not
the
be able
goal
to
that I
get
have
like
right now.
you may
Okay,
not
it
be
could
able
be
to get like
different.
washboard, dude, but you can look like a fucking bulky monster by the end of the
Right.
year.
But like as of right now, all I want to do is I just want to be able to look good in sweatpants. But by
Like-
that point, my mentality is going to be like, I already know what it takes to get to that point by going to the gym. Then I can build off that and then just get cut.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of a celebrity body to compare you to to show you where you can be.
While he does that, look at this picture that I put in this chat.
Civil
I
War
saw
trending
it,
for America.
yeah.
Didn't the Simpsons call this too? And it's just
Right
Homer
here,
sitting on
dude.
top of his
Right
fucking
fucking
But
ass.
here.
look at the
This is-
date. Look at the date.
Yeah, no, I seen this. January 20th,
Like-
2021. That's crazy.
This is Will at the end of the year, right here.
Triple H.
Literally achievable.
Bro, achievable?
I don't know about that
My-
one, sport.
Yeah.
Like you just
I
some
think that's
version
a-
of that. Like this should be like general shape you're going for, right?
Just like a unit. You want
No.
No? You don't want to be an
No.
absolute fucking truck?
No, I want to like slim down a bit.
Yeah, I mean that guy probably weighs like 250.
Oh,
I
Triple
remember-
H easily weighs towards 300.
my whole
Yeah.
strategy is honestly it's all about the game and how you play it. With the weights, it's all about control, and if you can take it. So it at the end of the day, that's what it's got to be.
Honestly, sounds like a great motto to live by.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Always.
No, yeah. So just to gain weight. Right now I'm like 125. I got to 130. Lost some weight just because I stopped giving a shit about going to the gym and shit like that. So honestly, like 145 seems doable for me as long as I go crazy on the calories in.
He was at 20 pounds. That's not that bad.
I picture myself being about the same weight, but less fat, more muscle.
Yeah.
It's tough to do. Yeah, you just got to
Yeah,
cut out
same
the
here.
fat and gain
Like
more
I want
muscle,
less
yeah.
fat and more
Replace-
muscle on me.
yeah,
I want
replace
to
the
lose this
fat with-
belly that I have.
Yeah,
Replace
lose
the
this fucking gut, man. This gut is getting
Replace
out
the
of
fat
control
with
a little.
Bell.
Yeah.
A little. But I feel like I can, at this point, I'm at the like perfect point where I can easily, not easily, but like with some hard work and dedication, really turn this into a
You
nice
can-
pod right now.
Yeah, that's true.
You know,
Yeah,
something
for sure.
something that like really resonated with me was this guy was like, you know, as a man, it is your duty to be the peak genetic version of yourself at one point in your life.
Yeah, you deserve to see that from yourself.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, I want to see. I've drawn it. I fucking thought about it. I've even photoshopped it, but I want to
He's-
see for
he's-
real.
There you go.
My
He's
head on a
mind fucked
muscular
himself
body.
to coming.
Travis,
to the thought of
Travis is, you know, he's way in depth, man. He's going outside of the box.
I told my
Way
dad
outside
about
the
the
box.
fact that you jerk off with your brain, and he was like, "There's no way. There's no way. That's not
It's
a thing."
real.
And I was like, "I swear to God." The amount of passion and fire in this man's eyes when he told us that, there's no way it's not true.
Oh my god.
There's no way.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think at the end of the day, I'm a fucking psycho, and anything I put my mind to, especially if I become really obsessive about it, there's no stopping me. So I think I'm gonna take this dub, boys. Honestly,
Oh yeah,
yeah. At the end of the day,
I thought of that. Made me think of the exact body I want, like even closer.
Well, I
than
honestly
that Bruce
feel like
Willis
why is
picture
it-
I want.
Why does it have to be like a competition of who wins? Why can't we all just be like, all right, we're getting ripped by the end of this year?
Yeah.
I mean, that is what it is in essence.
Yeah.
But we're just making it a little friendly,
Yeah.
friendly competition.
That's fair.
Little Chris Evans. That is what I want to look like.
All right, that's not. I
Right
like
there.
that. I fuck with it. That's
I
not
feel
bad.
like that's doable.
That's doable. I fuck with it. That's not bad.
Yeah,
this isn't peak
End of
Chris
the year.
Evans.
We have a whole year, 11
Yeah.
months at the least. I
Yeah.
think
Yeah.
it's doable.
Yeah,
I
I
reckon.
agree.
I definitely think it's
Yeah.
doable. We all gotta kind of be psychotic about it. Like it's gotta be. We have to all go like nuts,
We're gonna become those fucking workout people.
bro. What's your macros looking
No,
like, bro?
please. I'm not doing any of that. Actually, I'm gonna try.
It's
my
like, hey,
hardest
bro,
not
you
to
want to pop
become
on
that.
some Warzone? Can't tonight, man. I'm doing delts tonight.
We're gonna be lunks by the end of the year.
The alarm's just going off
Will,
every
be
time.
Careful. Yeah,
Every time we walk in the door, it
alarm.
just goes off.
Just anywhere we go, it's just a perpetual lunk alarm.
Really bad.
I'll be on the podcast 11 months from now. Like I lift things up and put them down.
We all just become like, no, I might check out my triceps. It's looking very good.
I
Yeah.
lift things up and put them down.
I supplement all of my protein shakes with vodka. That is my secret. Yeah, I'm really excited about this fitness challenge. So January 31st, that's the day, right? That's when we start.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, no later than.
Oh, you can
sir.
start before.
We
then
can
if
start
you
whenever
want
we
to.
want. Yeah,
you
no
can-
later
yeah.
than though.
Taking a
Yeah.
month to prep.
But like January 31st is
You
when
have
we're
to
taking
start by.
Shit.
we're
Yeah.
taking the
Better be
before
ready.
picture. That's
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
are we
Bingo.
doing like full not just naked. We're gonna be making some dick gains, bro.
I say like boxers is fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, like boxers or some spandex.
Yeah.
Leave out the bulge, please.
I'll wear my sriracha boxers.
No, if you think I'm gonna go anything but 3 blue chews in, you're fucking crazy, bro.
I'm about to say if we're doing
Pitching
spandex,
I might do
leave out-
sweatpants
leave-
since my goal is sweatpants.
do like a side angle. Don't do like compression shorts, straight bulge
Yeah.
shot. I don't want to see that.
Let's
shit.
award like bonus points for tent gains.
10
Oh my
gains.
God. You're pitching a
Tent
tent
is
right
bigger
now.
at
How
the end
much
of the year.
tonnage do you have?
I'm putting a fucking chains and like this clamp at the end of my Corolla. All right, Oliver, hit it.
Yeah.
Holy
Ow.
fuck. That hurts. That hurts. in my soul.
That hurts just hearing about it.
Yeah. I'm really excited about this fitness challenge.
100%.
I am
It's gonna
too,
be great.
actually. This is something I've been wanting. Like, I always said to you guys I would wait till I was 25, but I realized like
So you stop growing.
I want to like look in the mirror and see a muscular dude. I really want to right now.
Yeah.
Respectable.
Yeah, it's nice. You know,
I mean,
when
I
started
kinda
making
had,
games
like-
before.
When I wrestled in high, like Will knows, when you wrestle, you kind of become like the most fit person of yourself just because of what you do. Not even like just wrestling, like practice itself
Yeah.
makes you more
Practice
conditioned.
fucks you
Starving
up.
yourself.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Borderline
yeah,
literally,
anorexic.
literally, I thought
yeah.
of this. I was literally at like a pretty good physical condition like a couple years ago just because I didn't have any money and
To buy
I
food.
didn't eat that much because I didn't have
Yeah.
that much money, extra
Yeah.
money to buy food. And like, I don't know. I was also like have naturally pretty good metabolism like Brandon. Like the way I eat, I should look way worse than I do.
I have a pretty fast metabolism. It's
But,
kind of nuts. Like I've weighed the
mine's
same that I weigh
decent.
now.
I should
since
look
I was,
horrible.
I've weighed the same that I've weighed now since I was a junior in high school. Pretty much.
Yeah,
the
and I
same
looked
weight.
really good at that point. Like I had a little bit of abs going, honestly. And
Travis, you were not as skinny as me, but you were pretty skinny.
I was pretty skinny, but I got bigger than like sophomore-ish year.
true.
Like, and then I really like came into my body, I feel like, and I was still skinny because I still had that good metabolism, but I was like getting like that little muscular skinny, but just enough to make me look actually muscular. I kind
Wish
of
I
had
would
like
come in your body.
a Michelangelo's David body going on, and I really thought I looked good then, but I want to get back to like even better than that.
William used to be as skinny as me. Like legitimately, he looked like my fucking
did.
twin back in the day.
I did. It was fucking bad. It was really fucking bad.
Oliver has looked the same ever since he came out of the womb. His shoulders were
He's
very
just been
defined.
cut.
He's
just
always
been
had a
cut
beard.
since birth.
And nah, dude, I didn't really grow a lot of facial hair until I was probably a junior in high school. Actually,
You played a lot of sports. It kept your body good.
kept me in shape, doing things
No,
all
this
year
this
round.
challenge is gonna be fun. I'm excited to see where it takes us.
So,
we do like a
Travis,
3-month
Yeah.
thing.
what's your sister doing?
Bro, hop off.
Not that
with
I'm
this
going to tell you
comment.
about it. She actually has a
hop on with this
boyfriend, so
comment.
Oh,
Hey.
get fucked.
too late.
Hasn't
bro.
stopped me before.
All right, it hasn't dropped. Never mind. I'm not gonna say it.
Nice for what?
Wrap it up.
That was a bad comment. let's leave everybody's
You're a whole
sisters
bad comment.
out of the equation. All right.
Yeah. Yours is getting married, Oliver.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
and you
like
didn't
everything.
invite us, you freaking cunt.
Marriage is when I consider
We're going to the
pretty
wedding.
much off the market.
What he doesn't know is we're going to this wedding. We're just showing up.
wedding.
You guys don't even know where it is, bro.
Doesn't
I don't
matter.
have to.
We'll check your
okay.
snap maps.
Yeah, we'll check your
Oh,
snap
shit.
maps.
Oh, shit.
Bro, just ask Bailey.
I'm gonna check the snap maps on that day, and he's gonna have it fucking disabled because he's like, what are those motherfuckers?
Just like
He's like-
shady
He's
boy.
like, they would be the ones that would fucking like bring like organize this kind of shit.
actually meme about it, then do it. Fuck around and find out.
We should like bring like the shittiest fucking alcohol. Like, I got Steel Reserves, boys. Let's go.
I got
Don't
Vlad,
stop.
boys.
Okay, stop. Vlad's bad, and so is Steel Reserve.
I got Smirnoff Sour.
I got Burnett's whipped, boys.
Okay, so Steel
I got
Reserve.
Bailey's Irish liqueur, guys. Let's go.
Steel
Dude, I bought-
Reserve.
on New Year's, I wanted like a wintry drink, so I bought some of those Kahlua White Russians. Those fuckers are strong.
Salad.
I had to cut mine with
Get
milk.
you
It
some
was so
of that fucking
strong.
Jack Daniels winter cider. It's so smooth.
So, Travis, when we went to this little bar, Will ended up getting a White Russian that had caramel in it.
Dude, it was so
That
good.
Sounds really yummy. That sounds really yummy.
It was
Yeah.
so good.
It was
Dude,
good.
I had this thing while I was at the beach over Christmas called like hot butter rum.
Oh,
Sounds. I've heard of it.
Yes.
I've heard of
Literally
it.
like alcoholic, like hot butter beer from Harry Potter.
I've heard
and
about it.
fucking slapped. I had like 4 of them.
bro, that's why I love Moscow mules. I love Moscow mules. They're
And I
so
don't even
good.
like hot drinks, which is the most insane part. But it just felt so perfect. Like they had
Bro.
outside seating in front of a fire. I was
Do you
just
fuck
like,
with like
oh.
hot apple cider?
I fuck with hot apple cider. Yes, actually, my mom
Okay,
made some
thank
hot apple
God.
cider with spiced rum.
Do you
a few
fuck with
weeks
the
If
ago.
you do you fuck with the war?
Oh God.
No, I don't fuck with the war.
No, I don't fuck with the war.
But yeah,
Anyway.
spiced rum and apple cider, that's good shit. My mom
had
like boiled
f-
some up in a pot. That shit was amazing.
No, that
I've had,
caramel one that I
Fireball.
had was amazing.
Fireball what?
Fireball and apple cider.
Ooh,
pretty
that
good
does
too.
sound
Ooh,
good
no.
too. That's a good combo.
No,
good.
that
It's
does not
actually
sound
good.
good.
You guys ever had Angry Balls?
Fuck Angry Balls.
Fucking Angry Balls.
I've been eating
Bro,
Angry
it's
Balls.
the only reason is because Angry Orchard was all we drank
Yeah.
day one, bro.
Literally, how was it the only beer we drank for like the entire first year we drank? How was it the only one?
The only
I
one.
don't know.
We used to
It
get
was
sauce.
bad.
We used to drink like fucking 15 of those motherfuckers and be like, "Yep, my stomach feels fine."
Dude, so when I was home for when I was home
fucking
for
iron
Christmas,
stomach,
I had some sour beers, and they're loose cannon sour monkey beers. They were like,
The
I
fuck?
think they were 9.5% alcohol. I smacked 4
Holy
of them, and I
fuck.
was so out of it. I was
Brandyn,
like,
I
what
think
did I
Angry
do?
Orchards were probably the start of your stomach ulcer.
More than likely.
Honestly, you suffered from that thing for like at least like 2 years before it all finally
Came to its
climaxed.
conclusion. Yeah.
Well, we were also like heavily drinking every single day of our lives. Like it
Dude,
would be
every
a
day-
Tuesday.
Every
We're like,
single Friday and Saturday.
I
Yeah,
think
it
the
would be
funny-
like a Tuesday. It's like, I guess I'm having 14 screwdrivers today. Ugh.
Sometimes
I
there were
think
beer
the-
midnights.
I think the funniest thing ever was there was a rumor going around about us that we didn't go to class and all we did was drink. And I thought that was funny because it was half true. We did go to class, but we did drink all the time.
That's literally, I would show up to class belligerent and
I
just like
actually
think everything was
never-
great.
I actually never showed up to class drunk. There was one time I did drink in class, though.
Okay.
I had a Gatorade that was mixed with vodka.
I don't think I ever went to class drunk. If I ever did, it was from the day before.
I definitely have gone to class drunk.
Travis-
I actually had a class. It was a psychology class. It was like at 6 p.m. And I had, I think it was Red's Apple Ale. I had it in a Yeti. And I just sat in the back of the class and just drank the entire night. And I was dating EB at the time, and she had a game on. Like her school was live streaming a game, so I was in the back.
B game. It was.
I was
an
just
EB game.
wasted watching my girlfriend at the time
Roger
playing
that.
soccer.
Yeah, no, there would be some like at least you guys hit it, you know? Like you tried to be stealthy, you tried to be respectful to the teacher.
Literally, everyone hated that kid that was like yo, you want some? It's vodka mixed with orange juice. Like they're just telling everyone around them, I'm drinking because they think they're so cool. I'm drinking in class.
Didn't some kid,
cool.
our fucking doppelganger, one of the lead doppelganger, fucking brought in a twisted tea to one of your classes?
Yeah. Straight up. It was like in a paper bag. It was the most obvious shit in the world.
That's not a teacher that you go and bring a twisted tea thing.
I mean, Travis, there were some times with Mr. Darbo that things happened before class.
That's true. Honestly, in the teacher we were talking about before, Dino Dorito, people would come fucked up to his class too. Like I could tell. And he could probably tell too. I just don't think he gave a shit.
Oh, dude, he accused me all the time. And I definitely was belligerent most of the time.
He was very much of the attitude like, if you come here and are drunk or high or whatever, like that's your prerogative. You're going to do how you do in the class and I'm not going to give a shit. Like that's how he was. I think that's a lit way for a teacher to think. Like if you don't want to learn, don't learn. All right, fail the class, take it again. I'll see you next fucking semester.
I did really well in that class the second time around.
Yeah, the second time. Yeah, you did. Because you actually figured out the formula of actually, doing your work.
Oh my God. Yeah.
You thought you didn't have to do those fucking, what were they? The like summaries or whatever, where you had to read you had to hand in a certain number of these things before the end of the semester.
I did like 2 of
them.
them.
In what, 6 of them or something?
Yeah, I did 2 out of 6.
And you think that like, oh man, it's not going to affect my grade that much. That shit is your grade, brother. That shit is your grade.
That's what I'm saying. Like I did the math. Like I looked at all of the assignments that we had, and like on the syllabus, they'll have like this is the percentage. This is the percentage.
Dino Dorito. Fuck the syllabus. Fuck what you think. Fuck the math. It's everything. All right. Just turn in 6 of those fucking things, and you pass the class.
That's all you needed to do.
That's literally it.
I've never cheated on anything, but hypothetically, but one night,
some classes have cheat codes.
Travis, when I hypothetically took your paper for that same book for that same class, and I just rewrote that shit, I got a fucking A on. Didn't I get like an A and you got like an 87?
You did better than me, bro. Yes, I got like a fucking 87 on it. You got an A. Kiss my ass. Same fucking paper. Guess you're good at paraphrasing.
You're like, I'm gonna tell Dino. I'm telling Dino right fucking now. I was like, no.
I'm reporting you. Admin.
Yeah, dog. College was a fucking trip. If you ever have the opportunity, if you're young enough, definitely go. Not even for the classes. Like, go to your classes and do the homework because you'll be a fucking
college
degenerate.
for the classes. You heard it here, guys.
Yeah, don't be a fucking degen.
Fuck
don't
it,
be a degen.
Just graduate and live for the experiences.
I think one of the things
just get a rumor started about you that you drink and don't go to class.
I think one of the things that benefited me a lot from college was the fact that I was on campus, because I know something like if I would come home, my younger brother he went to community college for his first year, and he would hear all the stories I came back with. And I think when he was trying to move to a school to like live on campus, I think it's one of the things he told my dad was like, I want to have memories too, because like I see, my older brother coming back with all these different things about being on campus, and it's like I don't have that.
Leaving our school after the first year.
All right, calm down, everybody.
Bro, that broke my heart when you said that. I was
like, he doesn't like us. I thought we were getting through to him, and he doesn't like us.
Dude, high key, Robin like interrogated me about it once.
Good.
And he was pissed.
Okay, I'm gonna send out a formal invite to Robin right now. Come on to the fucking podcast.
He needs to be on. Yes.
Oh, dude, yes. For the 50th. For the 50th. That'd be fire.
That would be fire.
Is next week the 50th?
Next week's the 50th.
Tonight,
let's get that guy on.
49.
Yes, sir. 49. He probably doesn't even know that we do this high key.
This is the end of the show. 49 episodes.
I haven't talked to that man in a hot set.
That's crazy. I'm going to have me some hot potato soup, and we're about to whoop some ass on Warzone.
On not a year of doing the show, but a year of episodes, a year worth of episodes, of weekly episodes. That's 52 weeks, right? Is that how many weeks?
Right. We did 2-hour show. So that's like 53 hours of content right there when we hit 52.
Plus 53. One that got lost.
Yeah, you can watch over 2 days of Real Sensitive Guys. Actually, at the time of this video's upload, you can watch over 2 days worth of Real Sensitive Guys. It's 49 hours. 50 hours, really, because one's a 2-hour episode, like Brandyn
Yes, sir.
said. So you can watch well over 2 days worth of Real Sensitive Guys content. Congratulations.
You've
You
won.
can binge us in 2 days.
Honestly, if
2 hours.
anyone has ever watched every episode of this, I want them to comment and say they've done it, because that would be
Seriously,
fire.
please.
That someone
If
has
you've
actually
never
done it.
commented on any other show, every time we've asked you to comment and you've watched every single episode, please just comment on this one.
That'd be
Please
so
just
cool.
comment on
Please.
this that you've seen every episode. I will love you. I will give you shout outs in the next video. I don't know.
I think my brother Noah has probably watched every single episode.
Honestly, I did see his
okay.
comment. I think Connor watches a lot of them too.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's seen every one, but he's definitely seen more than half.
Speaking of
say.
Connor, his comment last week where he described all of us.
Yes, I just pulled
Dude,
that
yes,
up.
you read that on the. You did.
Yeah,
read that,
yeah.
right?
I just
that
pulled
was
that
good
up.
part.
Yeah.
myself
Yeah.
today. What the fuck? How did he get that spot on?
a spot on, dude. So
It's pretty
Travis,
intuitive.
you draw these characters like the superhero versions of ourselves. I'd be very interested to see you draw all of us as like a zombie survival.
Is it crazy that I just told Jess I had that idea like 2 weeks ago and I'm actually going to start on that, but I've been really lazy. But now that you said it, I'm going to actually start on it legit. Right
I've been
after
thinking
we-
about it for the past
That's-
week, bro.
I'm
Draw
going to
it
start it.
based
I'm going to use
on
my
that
sketchbook
description.
for that. I'm going to draw us all like our post-apocalyptic versions of ourselves. All right,
That's funny.
Bro,
this is
use
going
it
to be lit.
and draw it based on that description that Connor wrote in that fucking comment, because that is spot on. 100%.
Oh, absolutely. You guys are going to have to like text me though. I want you to tell me what like weapons you want to have and shit.
I want
I want to make these really personalized.
Well, I'm definitely having a hockey stick as my melee.
All right.
Yeah, I want
As
like
my
melee. Yeah, I'll structure it easy for you. I want you guys to give me your primary weapon, your secondary, and your melee weapon. All right.
So
All right, I'm down.
okay,
All
let's
three.
discuss this now since we're here, and then we can
Okay.
call it a show.
Yeah.
I was thinking sniper rifle. Honestly, I feel like I would be a good.
You
sniper.
are a sniper. You're a sniper
Yeah.
through and through, man. You'd be one in the apocalypse. You're one in the real world.
Yeah. I think
I mean, in the
sniper.
real virtual world.
My secondary.
Yeah.
I don't want to do anything crazy like a fucking crossbow, but
I was going
honestly,
to say a crossbow as a secondary kind of fire.
I kind of want to do like bow and arrow. Like I would be a sniper, but I would also be the hunter.
Of course.
So according to mine, it says I carry out tasks, too busy, unwilling to do, flexible and reliable. So obviously, I would think like my primary would probably be the AUG with like the attack, because like I'm
like
not
the
a
sniper version.
Yeah, the 3 burst round one, yeah. And then my secondary, because I will do anything. Like if someone else won't go in that room, I'll go in that room. So I'm gonna go
Hockey
with
stick melee.
I'm gonna go hockey stick melee, AUG primary. I might go MP5 as a secondary.
Cool.
Okay.
Bert?
Sorry, I had a text real quick. I don't know, dude. I kind of want like a chain, it'd be like
It says he's a mercenary. Oliver's the mercenary.
I was thinking some kind of like cylinder object with a chain and has like a spiked ball at the end of it, and I can just go around like beating people.
Oh,
with
like a
spiked,
flail?
Like, yeah.
Oliver, when I
think that'd be
pictured
kinda-
you, I pictured you with like a shotgun.
Yeah.
And I also pictured you
I
with
could take
like
that as a
like a
secondary.
ammo sash around your body.
Right. I thought of him with like an M16, like Abraham.
He's just the army guy. What about you, Travis?
Oh, I got the fucking lever action shotgun primary, right?
Oh,
Then we've got the dual revolver secondary and the tomahawk for the melee. I'm literally just
Love
like a
it.
post-apocalyptic cowboy.
All right, I love this. I'm very excited to see this. And honestly, if you send me those pictures and you outline it with Sharpie, I can turn it into a digital thing, and maybe we can make a shirt out of this shit.
Oh my god,
Oh.
yes.
sell some merch.
The Real Sensitive Guys zombie survival merch. I'm gonna work so hard on these. Hold
Oh
up.
my god. He sounds like
Travis is gonna be like, all right, guys, 1 game of Warzone, then I gotta get to work on
I
this
gotta
shit.
get the drugs.
No, I'll work on it over the next probably few days.
All right,
There
ladies
we
and
go.
gentlemen, boys and
There you go.
girls, this concludes episode 49 of Guy Hours, thank you so much for listening to the podcast. If you enjoyed, leave a like and always leave a comment on what we should talk about. Go ahead and submit a topic, drspinshootimpress@gmail.com. It's at the top of the goddamn screen, you fucking degens. Just send us an email.
Read it.
Anyway, guys, it's been Brandon.
I'm Oliver.
I'm Travis.
And I'm Will.
You guys just listened to Real Sensitive Guy Hours, episode 49. Peace out, friends.
All right, boys. I am going to go get...